Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Advanced, okay, what is this? Class content, design patterns, NT, what happened? NTDP614. Oh, sorry. I was uploading class content. Hibernate HB112, this one. Meanwhile, let me go to, where is this? NTDP614 here. Done, boss. File new here. File new here. Class content, design pattern 614. Yeah, abstract factory pattern. January 18th, 2022. What's that, guys? January 18, 2022. So here is what, guys? Abstract factory pattern. Okay, now listen. It is called factory of factories. Factory of factories. Or super factory. What is this? Super factory, guys. Okay. Abstract factory returns. Okay, returns one of the several related factories. One of the several related factory, and each factory can return one of the several related class objects. One of the several related class objects. One of the several related classes object. Okay. It is extension of factory DP, which is also called simple factory DP. It is extension of what? Factory DP, which is also called simple factory DP, guys. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Okay. Factory DP, which is also called simple factory DP, guys. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll share this document later with you. Yeah, listen, guys. Abstract factory pattern is one level abstraction higher than factory. You can use this pattern to return one of the several related class objects, and each which can return several different class objects on request. So factory of factory, boss. Abstract factory returns one of the several related factories, and each factory can return what? Several related class, one of the several related class objects. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Come on. One of the several related class objects, guys. Everyone getting my point there or not? Okay. In other words, abstract factory is a factory object that returns one of the several groups of classes. You might even decide which class to return from that group using simple factory. See the second paragraph? Abstract factory can be treated as super factory or a factory of factory. Using factory design pattern, we can abstract object creation process of another class. Using abstract factory, we can abstract object creation process of family of classes, guys. Object creation process of family of classes. So it's a factory of factory, guys. When you see example, then you will understand nicely, guys. When you see example, you will understand this one. Okay, I will give a single line statement. Abstract factory makes all the required objects are coming from all the required objects are coming from required, and related objects are coming from same factory. All the required and related objects are coming from same factory. So that we can avoid problems of getting related objects from different categories of factories. I'll ask simple question, guys. I'll ask simple question. Best one. The best example is you purchased vehicle from Maruti Suzuki. If accessories also given by Maruti Suzuki, fitting problems will be there or will not be there? Fitting issues will be there, compatibility issue will be there or will not be there? I hope you are understanding my point, guys. Okay. Speak out, my dears. No. Car is purchased from Maruti Suzuki. Accessories are added from other company. Sometimes there is a possibility of getting problems or not. Compatibility problems or not. There is a possibility of getting compatibility issues or not, guys. Okay. Let's take this problem, guys. Let's take this problem code. I'm just copy pasting only to save the time, guys, nothing else. Let us understand by taking an example. We have several DAO classes. I think everyone knows what is DAO, guys. Okay, I'll introduce DAO also design pattern, but I'll introduce later. DAO, what is this? Data access object. It is the Java class having what logic? Persistence logic. It's a Java class having persistence logic, guys. It's a purely Java class having persistence logic. In fact, only persistence logic, guys. Right, boss. Now let's have a look. Student DAO, course DAO, and etc. These DAOs can save data into database. Okay, software or into Excel file. So we need to create DAOs. DB student DAO, DB course DAO, Excel student DAO, Excel course DAO. What is this? Excel course DAO. To create the objects of DAOs, related types, we need to now you take two factories, DB DAO factory, Excel DAO factory. These factories take care of creating objects for DAOs of their as shown below. When DAOs and DAO factories are used directly without abstract factory, what is the problem? Shall I start developing one example of that kind, guys? So first problem, guys, without abstract factory, if I just use factory pattern, then what happens? Okay, takes time until you observe problem code. You never understand importance of the abstract factory. Please don't come to one conclusion on abstract factory now itself, guys. Java project, boss. Okay, Java project, boss. Tell me. Abstract factory pattern problem. What I'm giving here is problem code, guys. Say next, say finish. New package. com.nt. What is there, guys? com.nt.factory. com.nt.dao. New interface. I'm just taking DAO, boss. I'm just taking DAO interface. Here is my public void insert method. Right now, no data, guys, only this one. Public interest DAO. Next, new class. Array, I have two options to save the data. Of course, student DA, either to database or either to Excel sheet, guys. DB student DAO. What is the interface, guys? DAO is the interface. Done. Finish. What is this? Systrace. Systrace. Okay, insert method. Inserting student details to database. Okay. File save as DB course DAO, guys. Course DAO.java. Okay, here is what? Inserting course details to database. Inserting course details to database. Nice, my dear. File save as Excel. Array, student and course details can be inserted either to database or to Excel. So all are implementing DAO interface, guys. Now listen carefully. Excel course DAO. Rename the file, guys. Okay, what is this? Excel course DAO. Inserting course details to Excel. Inserting course details to Excel, guys. Simply inserting course details to Excel. Okay. File save as Excel student DAO. Okay. Excel student DAO insert. Inserting, come on, guys. Okay. Student details. Okay. Excel course details, Excel student details. Student details to Excel, guys. Inserting student details to Excel, boss. Yes, boss. We are ready, boss. Now I am taking factory, guys. Array, I'm not developing a serious DAO code, guys. com.nt.factory. com.nt.factory. Tell me what is there in the factory, guys. DBDAO factory, boss. In our style, DBDAO factory. Public static. What is that, guys? Public static. Public static. Public static DAO. Create DAO. String type. DAO is equal to null. DAO is equal to null. If type equals ignore case, student. What is that? If type equals ignore case, student, guys. DAO is equal to new student DAO. New DB student DAO. Else, boss. Else if type equals ignore case. Type equals ignore case. Tell me. Course, guys. Course. DAO is equal to new DB course student details. Else throw new illegal argument exception. Okay. Invalid DAO type. Everyone getting my point, guys? Invalid DAO type. Lastly, what should I do? Return DAO. Okay, boss. This is DBDAO factory is returning one of the related class objects, guys. Providing abstraction on, okay, DB student DAO, DB course DAO class object creation. Check it out. What is the paragraph it says? Student DAO, course DAO. These DAOs can save data to what? Database software or into Excel file. So now we need to take DAOs as what? DB student DAO, DB course DAO. Excel student DAO, Excel course DAO. Related to database, one factory is required based on the type that is passed. Okay, that factory should return one of the related DAO class object. Similarly, for Excel also one type is required based on the type that is passed. Come on. Based on the type that is passed, we need to return one of the related class objects, guys. What do you say, my dear? Definitely we need to return what? One of the related class objects. Yes, guys. Okay, boss. Right. Where is the problem? I will explain now. Okay, same thing I have to do for Excel also now. File save as. Excel DAO factory. Excel DAO factory, boss. Okay. This is factory method, guys. This is a factory pattern. Array, people also calls it as simple factory pattern. Done. Okay. Excel DAO factory. Type equals ignore case student. Here what is this? Excel student DAO. Type equals ignore case course. Tell me, guys. Excel course DAO. What is that, guys? Excel course DAO. This is invalid DAO type. Here student, here course, guys. Clear, my dears? New package. com.nt.test. Right click, new class. Right click, new class, guys. Right click, new class. Client application, boss. Now tell me, guys. Problem test. Acha, problems test. Why? We'll take something like this, guys. Problem test. Dot Java. App problem test main method. Yeah, what is the real problem, sir? I will tell the problem. Array, when you write student details to a database Oracle, you will try to write course details also Oracle, na? Generally, we do like that only, na, boss? So do you really like writing student details to Oracle and course details to Excel? Is it going to work out? Is it going to work out, guys? But now that possibility is there, I will tell. Here that possibility is there, I will tell. DAO, stud DAO is equal to DAO, stud DAO is equal to, tell me, DB DAO factory dot create DAO student. Nice, guys. DAO, course DAO is equal to Excel DAO factory dot possibilities there are not there. Create DAO of Excel. Create DAO of Excel, guys. Okay, array not Excel here, course. Course. Now tell me, guys, study DAO dot insert. Study DAO dot insert. Sysout dot course DAO dot insert. Yes. End of the main method, end of the class. Super. App problem test dot Java. What is that, guys? App problem test dot Java. Java application boss. Inserting student details to DB. Inserting course details to Excel. Kema, not Kema. But what is the problem, guys? Is the problem. We are getting a freedom to insert student details to database, course details to Excel. This freedom should not be there now, boss. This freedom should not be there. What the abstract factory says, abstract factory can be treated as a super factory or factory of factory. Using factory design pattern, we can abstract object creation process of another class. Using abstract factory pattern, we can abstract object creation process of family of classes. That means it makes sure that all objects of all objects of family classes will be created using same factory. It makes sure that the objects of same family classes will be created by same factory. Will be created using same factory. Using same or single factory. I think you are understanding my statement, guys. All objects of family classes will be ensured, created by using same factory. Will be ensured to create by using what? Same factory. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay, boss. Yeah, first of all, let's observe the problem code here. Problem code here, guys. DAO interface. DAO interface. Next, DAO IMPL class. DAO IMPL class. DAO IMPL class. Like this total, how many DAO IMPL classes are there? Nice, boss. Okay, now factory pattern. Factory pattern for DB. Okay, Excel DAO factory, guys. Nice. Okay, next. DBDAO factory. DBDAO factory. This is factory pattern. Client application, boss. Client application, boss. Yes. Problem test. Client application, boss. Okay. Now listen. What is the problem? Here the problem is. The client is getting freedom to use. Okay. Two different factories to create the objects of same family class. Objects of same family classes. Related classes. That means he is able to save, is able to save. Okay, student info in database software, student info in database software, and course info in, okay, course info in Excel file by getting two DAO objects using two different factories. using two different factories. I hope you convinced, my dear. I hope you enjoyed the problem. Okay. Yes, guys. I said na real example. A real example, purchasing car from Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki. And accessories from okay, other person, other vendor, which may not be compatible with Maruti Suzuki car. Maruti Suzuki car. Okay, this is the first example, guys. Real example 1. Okay. Real example 2. Purchasing mobile phone from Apple and trying to use battery of trying to use MI earpods. Okay. Okay, earpods may not give great effect. I think you got it. That freedom is there. Still that freedom is there. But I want to kill that freedom. Apple means everything should be Apple. Non-Apple should not be compatible. No one wants to design like that. But if they design, they can give better quality or not. Non-Apple should not be compatible. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Non-Apple should not be compatible. Non-Apple should not be compatible. Are you listening my statement, guys? Yeah. Now tell me, guys, what should I do to solve this problem? Okay. To solve this problem, use abstract factory, which is factory of factories. Okay, guys. Factory of factories are super factory. Factory. What is this? Which provides environment to choose, environment to create and return factory class object for client application, and client application uses that factory to create all objects of same family classes. all objects of same family classes. I hope you convinced, my dear. To solve this problem, use abstract factory pattern, which is factory of factories or super factory, which provides environment to create and return uh, one of the several factory classes object. One of the several factory classes objects to the client application, and the client application uses that factory to create all objects of same family classes. Same family classes are same group classes, guys. I think you convinced, guys. What is this, my dear? Solution. Solution. Okay. Can I demonstrate the solution here? Copy, paste, guys. Abstract factory. Here is the solution. I hope you are enjoying the way I'm presenting problem and solutions, guys. Okay. Right, boss. Come here. DAO I'm not touching. Let's keep that one as it is. Let's keep all the things as it is. Okay. I'm creating one common interface for both factories, guys. Interface DAO factory interface. What is that? Interface DAO factory interface, guys. DAO factory interface. Here. Okay. Public DAO. What is that? Public DAO. Create DAO. String type. One method declaration I am taking. I'm taking one method declaration. Now come here. Excel DAO factory implements what? DAO factory. Excel DAO factory implements what? DAO factory. No problem. We will take it as a non-static. We will seriously take it as what? Non-static, guys. Okay. Public Excel DAO factory implements DAO factory. Okay. We will seriously take it as what? Non-static, my dear. Okay, cool. DB DAO factory. Yes. Implements what, guys? DAO factory. Yes, this is also non-static method. Okay, guys. Done. Okay. Now I am going to develop abstract factory, boss. Array, factory na. Factory can return one of the related class object. Abstract factory should return one of the factory objects. So both factories should have a commonness or not. That's why I made both factories implementing DAO factory interface. Array factory of factory. Abstract factory returns one of the several factory class object, and each factory object can return several objects, boss. Several related class objects. Due to this, what happens? People cannot work with the factories independently. Everyone get the factory through abstract factory. Abstract factory, given factory object will be used to create all objects of, related classes. To create all objects of related classes. Understanding my statement? It's something like this, guys. Something like this. Something like this. Everyone in India want to manufacture rockets. Rockets, guys. But what Indian government is doing? It is collecting information from all the companies. Indian government is choosing one company, and that company only will get the funding to manufacture rockets. Yes or no, na? Yes or no, na? What happens if everyone starts manufacturing rockets? Okay, what happened? Different people will start using different technology based rockets at the same time. Lot of money will be wasted, lot of technology will be wasted. What do you say, guys? Okay, now I am bringing abstract factory into picture, guys. What is this? Some name I should give. Some name I should give. What is this? Some name. What is the name I have taken here? We'll try to use the same name. Yeah. Okay. DAO factory creator. That's a good name. Yeah, any other name also you can take, guys. This is going to be abstract factory pattern. Abstract factory pattern, guys. Private static. This is not going to build DAO. This is going to return one of the several factory class objects, guys. Build DAO factory. Build DAO factory. String type. String type. Tell me, array factory or factory, ra babu. DAO factory is equal to null. If type equals ignore case. What is that, guys? Type equals ignore case DB. Type equals ignore case DB. What is that? Factory is equal to. What is that, guys? Factory is equal to. Tell me. Factory is equal to. Factory is equal to DBDAO factory. Else type equals ignore case Excel. Factory is equal to Excel DAO factory. What is that, guys? Excel DAO factory. Else throw new illegal argument exception. What is that, guys? Illegal argument exception. Invalid factory type. What is there, my dear? Invalid factory type. Invalid factory type, guys. Super boss. Now tell me here. Return factory. Return factory. Array, this is abstract factory pattern returning one of the several one of the several factory classes object. Okay, boss. Nice. Come to client application, guys. Come to client application. Abstract factory test, guys. Say next. Say next. Say finish. Abstract factory test. Now you observe. Get factory. Get factory. DAO factory is equal to. Now tell me, guys. DAO factory creator dot. Okay. Build DAO factory of DB. So we got a factory, guys. Create DAO class objects. DAO classes objects using factory. Tell me, guys. DAO, stud DAO. Yeah, right now we have only one factory. Factory dot create DAO of student. Create DAO of student, guys. Okay, DAO, course DAO. Factory dot create DAO of course. And if you don't like course student, take something else. Employee and department kind of thing. Nice, guys. Course DAO dot insert. Right, boss. Now tell me, those are following me. Those are following me. Is there any chance for the fellow to get to use the factory directly? Are there any static method in the factories, guys? Are there any factory methods in the? Are there any factory methods? Are there any factory methods, guys? Are there any factory methods, guys? No. Is there any factory method, guys? No, not at all. Fine, guys. Are there any static methods? Factory method might be there. Static method is there? No. So people thinks about using factory directly? No. They will get the factory through abstract factory. Get factory through abstract factory. Factory. Nothing but super factory. Is giving what? DB. So now factory came back by pointing to DB. So now both DAOs will be created for DB only, na? If you pass Excel, now both DAOs will be created pointing to Excel. If you pass DB, both DAOs will be created pointing to DB. So now tell me, guys, client application is not having freedom to take two DAOs of two categories. All DAOs will be created using same factory. So that same database, course information, student information will always be written to same destination, either database or Excel. One database, one Excel. Really, do you think it's going to happen? Do you really think it's going to happen, guys? Okay, guys. Java application. Inserting student details to DB. Inserting course details to DB. Happening or not happening? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Happening or not happening? Okay, guys. You want Excel also? One more client wants to deal with Excel. Test one. Test one. Here, what is this? Test one, guys. This is my Excel. This is my Excel. Java application. What is that? Java. Inserting student details to Excel, inserting course details to Excel. Go to previous one. Go to previous one. DB. Did you notice that, boss? Did you notice that, my dear? Come on. Yes. Okay. Okay. Related code. Improved code, guys. Improved code. What I have done? I didn't touch DAO part, guys. I didn't touch DAO part, but I touched factory part. Okay. Where is this? DAO factory. DAO factory. Why this DAO factory should be implemented? Abstract factory is a super factory. This is also factory, guys. Okay. Factory interface. Okay. DAO factory interface. I think you convinced, guys. What problem solution? I hope everyone convinced with that. Earlier, DAOs are used directly so that different objects are created using different DAO factories. Due to this, what happened? Same family classes, since they are created using different factories, so same category objects of classes are not created. So to overcome that, we have come up with a solution. DBDAO factory, guys. DAO factory IMPL class. DAO factory IMPL class. Done, boss. Next. DAO factory IMPL class. DAO factory IMPL class. Abstract factory. Abstract factory pattern. Factory of factory, guys. Yes. Client application, boss. Abstract factory pattern test, guys. Okay, here what is the story I should say, guys? Abstract factory is giving one factory class object, and that that factory object is used to create objects of same family classes. Same family classes. So, uh, so, so we can say, okay, we can say the course and student details will always be saved, will always be saved in single destination, either DB or Excel file, not both, not in both places, not in both places. Everyone understood my statement, guys? Come on. Seriously, not in both places. Literally not in both places. Okay. I think the people who are having bit maturity, they might have enjoyed abstract factory like anything, guys. Single liners. Single liners. Tell me, what are the single liners now? Singleton class. Okay, allows to create only one object. Next, factory pattern provides abstraction on object creation. Next, okay, factory method pattern. For a few days, we will do this kind of practice, guys. When multiple factories are there, creating the objects of same family class. Arey, why all these things? When I'll this defines standards to multiple factories when they are creating objects for same family classes. Objects for same family classes. Objects for same family classes. Yes, boss. Tell me next one. Tell me next one, my dear. Abstract factory pattern. Super factory or factory of factories. Factory of factories. Got it, guys? All right. Fine. Tomorrow when we meet, see, some patterns will take 2 days. Some patterns will take 1 day. Some patterns will take half day also. That all depends upon your maturity. But tomorrow we'll spend some time on identifying Yeah. What is the finding the differences among these three things, guys? Finding the differences among these three things. What are those? Okay. Simple factory, factory method, and abstract factory. We'll spend time on it. Okay. Please comment. Please come by referring all the three pattern exclusively.